Greed, only 5 letters, but it has had such a powerful impact on our world and our society today. So let's look at our intro video to tell us, amen, just about how we're going to deal with greed and what are the perspectives concerning greed. Come on, let's give the Lord a hand. Here we go.
Greed. Most would classify this term in a category that isn't beneficial for men. Don't be greedy is a saying we've heard all our lives. Is this true? Is greed 100% wrong? Or is there some good in greed? Is greed woven in the fabric of American evolution and society? Let's take a look at this famous movie clip that helps spawn the question.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works. Greed in all of its forms. Greed for life, for money, for love, knowledge, has marked the upward surge of mankind.
Wow, that was quite the statement. But that's what Divine Discoveries is here for, to tackle the hard topics in life. We heard what man said, but what does God have to say about greed? Let's go to Bishop and Elect Lady Owens to find out.
Wow. My goodness. Man. Well, Bishop, we got a good Hollywood perspective of greed, and they see that as very positive. Wow.
Well, I was kind of waiting for the OJs to come on and start singing Money, Money, Money or something. Oh, y'all ain't been saved, are you? I understand. But greed is particularly harmful, Dr. Owens, and it's subjective and objective. Some of the greediest people are those that don't have nothing. Greed is usually defined, I'll sure you define it for us, won't you? Amen. But it's an excess and it's a desire to have more than what is needed. And there's some people that are very greedy that don't have hardly anything, but in their heart and their mind, they want it all. It is the desire. And it can be in many forms. Greed is what got Eve in trouble. It's the fact that she had the opportunity, or she thought she had the opportunity to gain the same kind of knowledge of good and evil as God had it. She could not be satisfied with the innocence that they were in, the paradise they were in. She wanted more and more and more.
She had everything she needed.
Yeah, really, everything. And lost it all.
Amen. And some.
And some.
Well, let's just look at a definition for greed. And greed is defined as an intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food. And by intense, we mean to go to the extreme.
Yeah.
So if greed is an intense and a selfish desire for something, Bishop, it's hard for me to endorse greed. Because the ultimate goal of greed is selfishness.
That's right.
That's the ultimate greed. The whole purpose of greed is to self-satisfy.
Right.
And so I find myself very difficult for me to endorse that because I cannot imagine raising my children to be greedy. That cannot be something. Now I could raise them to be ambitious.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a whole different thing.
To want to
But
achieve.
But when you're training a child or anybody that the right perspective on life is to be greedy and it's a good thing, ooh, I've got a problem with that. I've got a problem with it. So, in its definition, the only time I think being greedy or greed is good is when you're seeking the more of the Lord. When you're seeking the more of the Lord, you can never be greedy when it comes to seeking God. That's my perspective on that, Bishop.
That's very good. That's very good.